Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. Live from the Den. Legacy Internet Radio. Thank y'all to everybody who has been rocking with us tonight. It's been a outstanding and raucous and heartfelt and a whole bunch of adjectives that I can't think of right now. It's been all of that. And so I thank you for being with us. For those folks who have been listening on Legacy Internet Radio and on TuneIn and on Streamer, if you're listening to us right now, a month from now on our replays on YouTube and iTunes, we thank you as well. Our phone number to be a part of the show tonight and every night is 804-402-2893. I got a full room of people, and I'm going to give everybody an opportunity to get into their rants and their closings. Before we do that, I got some housekeeping that I need to make sure that I get to every single week on the show. We always do a moment in history, and we do our missing child. So let me get those two things out of the way, and then everybody's going to get an opportunity to rant, say whatever you want to say. I'm going to put a 2-minute limit on it because we got a full room of people. We're ranting about 2016 reflections and 2017 predictions. So whichever piece you choose to go to, if you want to hybrid both of them in 2 minutes, then so be it. But tonight's history. This dude was born in Patara, which is the land that is part of present-day Turkey, in 280 AD. This brother's name was St. Nicholas. He was a Christian bishop who helped the needy. After his death, the legend of his gift-giving grew. St. Nicholas transformed into the legendary character known as St. Nicholas, who brings Christmas presents to children around the world. As I mentioned, he was born in 280 in Patara, Lycia, which is the area around present-day Turkey. He lost his parents as a young man, reportedly used his inheritance to help poor and sick people. He was a devout Christian who later served as a bishop in Myra, a city that is now called Denver. There are many legends around St. Nicholas of Myra. One story tells how he helped 3 poor sisters. Their father didn't have no money to pay their dowries and thought of selling them into servitude. 3 times St. Nicholas secretly went to their house at night, put a bag of money inside. The man used the money so that one of the daughters could marry. On the 3rd visit, the man saw St. Nick, thanked him for his kindness. He reportedly saved 3 men who were falsely imprisoned and sentenced to death. Several sources say that St. Nick is believed to have died on December 6, 343. Over the years, stories of his miracles and work for the poor spread to other parts of the world. He became known as the protector of children and sailors and was associated with gift-giving. He was a popular saint in Europe until the time of the Reformation, until the 1500s, a religious movement that led to the creation of Protestantism, which turned away from the practice of honoring saints. St. Nicholas, however, remained an important figure in Holland. The Dutch continued to celebrate the feast of St. Nicholas on December 6th. It was common practice for children to put out their shoes the night before. In the morning, they would discover the gifts that St. Nicholas had left for them. Dutch immigrants brought St. Nicholas, known to them as Sint Nicolaas, or the nickname Sinterklaas, and his gift-giving ways to America in the 1700s. In America, St. Nicholas went through many transformations, and eventually Sinterklaas became Santa Claus. Instead of giving gifts on December 6th, he became part of the Christmas holiday. In the 1820 poem, quote, an account of a visit from St. Nicholas by Clement Clark Moore, he is described as a jolly, heavy man who comes down the chimney to leave presents for deserving children and drives a sleigh pulled by flying reindeer. The cartoonist Thomas Nast added the St. Nicholas legend with an 1881 drawing of Santa wearing a red suit with white fur trim. Once of a kind, charitable bishop, St. Nicholas has become the Santa Claus that we all know. We know him from an area called Turkey, and we know what they happened to be like and look like in the area of Turkey, and was in 1880s when they changed up the view of St. Nicholas. And so I think it was apropos at this time of year that we give a little bit of history on what it is we doing with Santa Claus. So that's the history moment. Ain't No Half Step with Marcus J, live from Dan Legacy Internet Radio. At this time of the show, every single week, we look for a missing and or exploited child. Tonight, we're looking for Katron Allen. He's been missing since December 17th, 2016, 2 days ago. He's missing from Norfolk, Virginia. He's a 13-year-old black male. He stands 5'8". He weighs 150 pounds, black hair, brown eyes. He was last seen on December 17, 2016, Saturday, wearing a gray hoodie and a cut-off blue capri pants. Yeah, it was warm on Saturday. If you've seen Katron Allen, please contact the National Center for Missing and or Exploited Children on their website, missingkids.com, or contact them by phone at 1-800-THE-LOST, 1-800-843-5678. Or you can contact the Norfolk Police Department at 757-664-7070. Ain't No Half Stepping with Marcus J, live from the Den, Legacy Internet Radio. All right, at this time of the show, I want to make sure I give everybody an opportunity to get their rants and their closings in, give everybody an opportunity to say their piece. One thing that I want to make sure we do is keep it to about 2 minutes or less, because we got so many folks in the room, and I need to get everybody home. And so the parameters that I wanted to set, I normally don't micromanage the rants and the closings, but this week, this show, I want to keep it to 2016 reflections and or 2017 predictions. At this time of the show, the brother's been in the room with us pretty much the whole night, but he hasn't had an opportunity to rock the mic. He's going to rock the mic on the rants.
Solo all throttle radio. What's up? And I am a Taurus.
I guess I'm not going to introduce him. I'm not going.
He's been waiting to say that.
Yeah, I ain't going to introduce him because he just introduced himself.
April 22nd, guys. April 22nd is my birthday. But look, this is going to be short and sweet. We've been through a trying year, guys. A very trying years. Loss of loved ones, loss of many political people, actors, actresses, and what I would like the generation, the human nation of all the world, the whole world to do. Learn to love. No one is perfect. Accept people for who they are. We are all different on this earth. We have different agendas, different mindsets, some that you agree on and some you don't. But we're in America, we're in the world. Believe in a higher power, put that higher power first. Love, live, survive. This is going to be a very trying year. We have a new president. You may like it, you may not like it, but we have to stand behind it. My shots out to the people that passed in Berlin. My hometown, my home is Heidelberg, Germany. Love people, just learn to love, plain and simple. Solo's out.
Ain't No Half Stepping with Marcus J, live from the Den, Legacy Internet Radio. Our sister Shay, any closing?
Hey everyone, I just want to say thank you for having me here, and I would like to share that with everything that's happening in the world, I believe the best thing that we can do is to focus on ourselves, to really look inward, to try to understand that the things that we see around us that frustrate us are opportunities for our own personal growth. That if we really want to make a difference in the world, and it starts with us and ourselves and where we're at, we need to heal, we need to grow, we need to do everything that we can to be the best that we can be if we really want the world to be a better place. This is what we can control. There are a lot of things happening in the world that are out of our control, and there are just things that we have to accept. So what we can control is us. And we can control our reactions. We can control our ability to delve deep into ourselves and allow ourselves to have the healing that we all need. Because no matter who we are and what we've been through, the very nature of this reality indicates that we need some kind of healing. And healing is a continuous process that we need to be regularly assessing and moving through. And even especially for practitioners, people that other people look to, because we don't want to become complacent and we don't want to think that, well, I help other people, so I don't really need help myself. The more that we help ourselves, the more that we're able to help other people, and we help the world to be a better place because of that. So if anyone would like to contact me, please come to my website, shaymartin.net, shaymartin.net. You can send me a message. I do readings from my home office, and I also do readings over the phone. We can get into numerology. I'll be coming out with my revised numerology profile in the beginning of next year. So it will have some of the information. We'll have some of the information I talked about tonight, and then so much more in depth. I call it a book about you. So we all buy books, but when have you ever bought a book about yourself? So thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Yes, this is Lucia. I am a telepathic medium and white fire healer. I guess just with what's going on in the world today, our brother that spoke first, and with what Shay, said as well, just getting back to love. Really realizing that's the most important thing in any of its manifestations. Put others before yourself. Don't be selfish, and choose to grow, choose to heal, choose to be a better person than you were the day before, and always strive to be better. 2016 in my eyes was a very great year. On a personal level, a lot of really great things happened. A lot of new beginnings. A lot of great opportunities came up. I do readings and I do healing work. I basically am able to see people's past, present, and future, as well as past lives. I can connect to loved ones that have crossed over in spirit, ancestors, angels, whatever that might, whatever would be, meant for you to come through. So that's kind of the readings. And I also do energetic healing work that helps to address physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual blockages or damage, and correcting that. I've got a local TV show that just finished up and will be airing again April 19th. It's a Wednesday night at 9 p.m. And I just got my first, major network television offer as well, helping to find, missing children. And yes, that was good. Congratulations, man. I feel. So the production company is based in LA, and their shows are on A&E, Lifetime, and ABC. Those are three main networks they work with. So I'll find out. No. So we'll see. But contract hasn't been signed, but the offer has been made. So we will see. So definitely got a little bit of experience in recently talking to a friend who is a psychic. She basically wanted to test me to show me what I'd be up against, but it wasn't so much a test. It was more like, I need to show you something. Yeah, help you. And she gave me a name and said go. And pretty much every detail surrounding what happened to this little girl came through, and her body hasn't been recovered, but I saw exactly where her body was, and she confirmed everything. So we're gonna work on that on the show, and hopefully get this girl's body back. And yeah, so if you want to connect with me, my website is www.light.com, and connect on social media as well through the website. So I guess just in closing, remember, it's all about love. We got lessons to learn and things like that on earth, but if it's not about love, then we're not really learning anything.
Hi, I'm Wendy. I'm kind of shy because it's the first time on It's Not Radio. But anyway, a little bit about me is that I'm many things, but one that I deal with every day is that I'm an empath, and I felt a lot this year for myself, but also for the environment in which we're living in. the times that we went through in 2016 as a nation. And I just say this year was a very trying year. It was very emotional. It had a lot of ups and it had a lot of downs. But the downs were really hard pitfalls at times, and it felt like an abyss, and it was really hard to climb out. Speaking over this, 2017 will be a year of redemption, a year that things start to climb out of the abyss. That we had a lot of disappointments. We had a lot of our expectations that didn't get fulfilled the way we wanted to see them in 2016, maybe hopes for romance, maybe hopes for job possibilities, and all of that. And I'm praying that who we have elected into the office will be able to help with the jobs. I have my own, hesitations about this man as a president, but I'm just praying that in the better good of everything, that maybe, just maybe, more jobs will come available and that more opportunities will come about. Well, that is all that I have to say. I'll hand over the mic to Laurel.
Hi, my name is Laurel, and I'm the Blissed Out Chef. Ashley says to call myself a spiritual chef. And and I just want to say, for the ending of 2016, there were many profound things that affected me in the last few weeks, and that's how I came to really speak to Marcus. But I have met all of you in 2016. So how wonderful!
It's been a good year.
How wonderful is that? That is wonderful. I don't know if I have any predictions. I don't know if I'm as psychic as everybody else, but I do know what to put in the soup. So
I was about to call you out on that too. The sexual soup over there.
Sexual soup, right?
Yeah.
That's a whole other show. But I just want to say, and this is something, Marcus and I have been chatting back and forth for the past couple of weeks, that nourishment is more than food, more than just food, and everything that we're doing here, all of this, and yet everything is food. So, personally for me, this has been a very profoundly interesting year. I've gotten help from most of you in the room. Still getting help from you. It's okay. It's okay. That's
We
what
all
we're
help
here
each
for.
other.
But what I'm finding to close the end of the year with, that is just, I feel very nourished in the discussions that we have been having. And I've been having some pretty intense conversation with Marcus about some things that have gone on. But I just, it's so wonderful to be included in this family. And
It's so wonderful.
Hearing the word
to be a part
sister
of it.
is a great thing, because, I only have one brother, and he's in New York, but now I have a lot more brothers. And sisters.
Yes.
So, I know, it's wonderful. Thank you so much. Let's just, and we're not going to make New Year's resolutions about food, because that's ridiculous. But it's not about that. It's not about that, but it is about nourishment, and we're here to nourish each other. Okay, so thanks.
Did Nicole speak too? Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the resident Legacy Internet Radio floater. Just seem to float from show to show. Just to float from show to show. But but coming next month, January 18th, I will have my own show. Okay, finally. Okay. So you guys can definitely come for that. This is an entire Legacy Internet Radio series premiere party going on in this room. I want everybody there, the throttles, your show, everybody's show. Come and help a sister out, support, okay? So that's what's happening. But before I was going to say all that, I was going to talk about the year in the review. 2016 personally has been a very excellent year. I've also met everybody in this room this year. I got, like, Shayna's like one of my very close friends. Whether you believe it, I always speak how much I love you and how much you have affected my life in such a positive way. I could go on, write a book for all that Shayna have done. So I will, thank you for that. Marcus, Laurel, everybody here has really touched me. So I'm so glad to be here. But on the contrast of that, worldwide, I am very disappointed in how 2016 is gone, and I hope that everything that Wendy says, that next year things will be better. I really pray for that, because my inner battle is when I live my life. I'm living a great life, but then you look on the news and it's like, well, wow, what's going on in Aleppo that is really bothering me the Russian ambassador was just assassinated. I don't know how that's going to affect stuff. U.S. and China aren't really getting along right now with the drone capturing, and then just some random truck going to crash into a Christmas celebration in Berlin. These are, relatively established countries that are fighting. It's just... It's hard. It's very scary, and then we still have what's going on in Sudan, and it's just a lot. So I'm just really hoping that next year globally is a better year. So we have all these light workers in this room. I ask that we work, send out the positive energy to those that we don't see every day, but who are being just as affected, because I don't know why their souls pick that life, but it could be our soul pick this life so that we can pray for them, send them positivity, positive energy.
Thank you for saying that.
So so let's try to do that. The end.
My brother got something to say back there. What's up, Tavon? You hadn't had an opportunity to really rap on the show tonight. You joined us a little bit late, but you're here, brother. Reflections on 2016, predictions 2017. What's on your mind, brother?
Well, first of all, I want to thank you for allowing me to come in and be in the midst of all these light workers. I try to sneak in whenever they're here just to get some of their energy, because when I come in here, and a lot of times I come in here in a good mood, but I notice my mood is always enhanced. It's like, whoa. And when I leave out of here, and I appreciate it, so I try to come here and steal some energy from time to time. So bear with me. Thank you. I thank you for giving it to me, though. 2016, we had a lot of losses, but we've also gained a new perspective on our fellow citizens of the United States of America. A lot of people have revealed their inner beings, who they truly are. And just because the situation may have come out in your favor, don't get it twisted. There is still a lot of work to be done as a society for us to come together. Love is the ultimate key. That's the one thing that controls everything. So no matter how you carry, you can be... love is going to reign supreme over it all in the end. You can be vengeful, you can be evil, you can be spiteful, hateful. In the end, love is going to win out. So I'm not worried about 2017. I know I see something in motion. I see people sick and tired of being sick and tired, and surprisingly, race isn't going to play a factor, because it's still prominent and it's still prevalent, but at the same time, people are just tired. And like, well, hey, let's get together and make something happen. Because we tired of letting the powers that be run things for us, and we see where that's gotten us. Let's try our own thing. And I think that's what your boy Trump was running on that platform. Time for a change. Time for a change. People want to change. But the only way you're going to get change is if you act. You can talk. But the time is coming for you to put your big boy pants on and your big girl drawers on and step up to the plate, because we're leaving behind us a legacy. Our kids, our nieces, nephews, those that look up to us as role models, as leaders. We have to leave something behind for them better than what got left behind for us. We owe it to them. We owe it to each other. If you like that, I do that all the time on Saturdays at 2:30. I got something to say. Come check me out. Come vibe with me. Raise your vibrations. That's the thing there. But I love every one of y'all, and I wish everybody a prosperous, loving 2017.
I appreciate you,
Thank
brother.
you.
You know, I looked around the room. I'm going to get some more folks to rant and close, but we were able to have All Throttle Radio, which airs on Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern here on Legacy Internet Radio. We were able to have I Got Something to Say, which airs 2:30 p.m. on Saturday afternoon, p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Legacy Internet Radio. And we also have Twi After Dark, which airs 6 p.m. Sunday nights on 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Because I was told I'd make sure I say that because we worldwide. You know what I mean? So I make sure I add the Standard Time. Twi After Dark, Sunday night, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Legacy Internet Radio. Our sister Stacy's here. Your rant, your closing, sis. What you got?
Hey. I don't know if my reflection is more world, but mine is just more internal. I just feel something more positive about 2017 for myself. I can't necessarily direct that energy, but when I say I feel like a child that's getting ready to step into something, that's exactly how I feel. If you know me, you know that I've been through a lot of ups and downs. So me feeling this way, I'm excited about it. I'm excited about love. I'm excited about my career. I'm excited about my family. And you know, I think I just radiate that. I just got a new outlook on things, and I'm ready to carry that over into the new year. Like, I love my neighbors. I'm more affectionate to people because I lost a lot of people, and so I don't know when your time is up, but I want you to know that if you met me, that I leave a piece of me with you, and that was positive. So I don't know, that's all I got for 2017. I love you guys all.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Man, I'm stepping with Marcus J. Live from the Den, Legacy Internet Radio, our co-host for the night, our clairvoyant medium, our sister Shayna Latia, who helped us put this whole special end of the year holiday special light worker show together. I appreciate you. It's time for you to close it out. What you got?
First, I just want to say I love each and every one of you in here. I have personal relationships with all of you. I have personal conversations with everybody in here. And I just, it just really just brings so much joy to my heart that we can all come together and read and be psychic and be normal. And, this is my normal family. And when I say y'all my family, I really mean that, because my whole life growing up, I thought I was weird. And there were no one else seeing these things that I'm seeing. So it's just so refreshing to meet a group of people who has always been into the things that I'm into. Also, I want to thank everybody out there that listens and that tune in, that inboxes us, all of us, that, hey, y'all see that we are doing our thing. Thank you for inboxing us. I also want to thank you, Marcus, for begging me for a year to come on the show, and me saying no, and you still begged me, and I came. Thank you for that. I want to thank all my yoga teachers out there, because I am a work in progress. I love yoga. In 2017, look out, Sacred Soul Yoga with Shayna. We flow with the soul. So look out for that in 2017. LLC, independent company, black. I'm keeping it. Yoga is for everyone. It is for everyone, but I will be targeting certain areas that lack, yoga and meditation and this sacred practice. I'm going to all the hoods of America. That's my goal. And,
Love that idea.
I want to say a special thank you to Brandon Copeland in DC for creating trap yoga. That's what I'm going to teach. I will be in your area soon, so I'll be taking your trap class with Ashley. I'm dragging her with me. I also want to I just want to thank the universe. I met all of y'all last year. Like, it was like a whirlwind. Like, we just all met out of I guess Facebook. Like, it's so crazy. Like, hi, you're psychic too. Me too.
Thank you, Facebook. Thank you.
It was so amazing. Like, I just think that was great. So I want to introduce my friend Nicole. I'm very thankful for her today, for coming, shedding her light. She's a real, when you meet people that you've traveled the universe with for so many years, the first time me meeting her in this lifetime was like, oh, hey, girl, from the last life we left off. So, Nicole, go ahead with your rants. She's a very talented woman.
Oh, thank you. Let's see, 2016. For me, 2016 was the worst and best year of my life. When I tell you I went through it in 2016, and I am so grateful to be where I am today, is an understatement. For those of you who know me, you know that I made a major transition in my life as far as career. I left my 9-to-5 completely and just say, hey, you know what, Spirit, I'm going to walk with you. I'm going to do this. I'm going to be me. I'm going to honor my purpose and why I was created to be here. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. So tonight I'm really appealing to those who are listening and those who may be watching, that you can do the same thing if you feel that you are in that situation. A lot of people are depressed. A lot of people are sick, and they don't know that their sickness is metaphysical because they aren't happy where they're working and what they're doing. There are people who are suicidal because they don't like what they're doing. I just want to appeal to you and reach out to you that you do have a purpose. You can find your purpose, and you can walk in that purpose and be successful. It can happen. You're looking at someone who has done it. And I haven't even put the pedal to the metal yet, but Spirit makes a way for me every single day. And in 2017, I'm actually transitioning from astrologer to cosmic life coach, where I will actually...
Yes, cosmic life coach.
Yes, where I will actually walk through the fire with you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you got going on in your life, I will walk with you. Look at your chart, if I can look at your chart, if you have your birth time, and just really, really look at the areas of your life that you're neglecting. Ask you what your dreams are. What do you want to accomplish? What are your goals? And I will walk with you and make sure that you are able to do that. I will be your support if no one else. So I just wanted to put that out there for everyone to hear.
Typical Virgo response.
Oh, God.
I knew it was coming.
I'm just playing. Congratulations.
Typical Gemini comment.
One more thing. I do readings, both tarot and astrology readings at Secret Roots in Powhatan. The website is secret-roots.com. I'm there on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays if you would like to come by for an astrological reading.
Thank you for being here. I appreciate you.
Tell about your classes that you're going to be teaching.
Okay, yes. I do have some intro to astrology classes coming up in January and February. I think my January 7th class is booked, but I do have openings for January 21st, where you can learn the basics of astrology. A little bit what I've explained tonight, but a little bit in more depth, and talking to you about, where astrology came from and how it's used. But again, go to secret-roots.com and you can sign up for the classes.
And you know how stepping with Marcus J, live from the den, Legacy Internet Radio. It's time for my brother to close it out with his rant and his closing. Looking at him, he's thirsty. He want a little bit of that pimp juice. What you got, my brother?
As I'm looking around the room, my mom, she only boys, so I have no sisters. but I see a whole bunch of new sisters in this room right now. So that's amazing to me. I cherish every time y'all come in here because y'all open my mind to something different this year in 2016, and I'm looking forward to 2017. I talked to Shayna that I'm going to be meeting her for some of this yoga stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get out
Y'all
there.
don't know it yet, but all y'all gonna be used in my video for my website. So all y'all get ready. I need white people in there. I need all kinds of people to get to the people for my website. Y'all gotta. We're gonna be doing shootings at Ashley House. It's gonna look like we're gonna make it look like a studio. Okay, you know, perception is everything.
So yeah. So I definitely gonna tap into the yoga and the meditation and all that stuff. And my brother sitting next to me to my right, you know, we got some stuff we're gonna do that we planning on doing in 2017. And I spoke to Nicole about it, so she's on board as well. And I just wish everybody positive vibes going into 2017, man. Like we gonna do this as a family. Nobody gets to where they get alone, and that's the misconception that everybody's like, I did this by myself. Nobody does nothing alone. They always have help along the way. And for Legacy Internet Radio, for everybody sitting in this room, whatever y'all need me to do, I'm here for y'all. And I'm out.
Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. Live from the Den. Legacy Internet Radio. I'll take the final word for the night, for the holiday show. It's time for me to close it out with my rant and my closing. And my rant and my closing will be a thank you. It'll be a love note to the folks who helped make Ain't No Half Stepping with Marcus J in 2016 one of the best, one of the fastest growing, one of the most socially conscious talk shows that's entertaining with a dash of humor. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you all who are in the room. Some folks are here for their first time. Some folks have been here with us the whole time, you know, and some folks are just so dope that all I got to do is call you and you'll be here. So I'm thanking all of you. I'm thanking the listeners. I'm thanking the people who make Legacy Internet Radio the greatest thing that has ever been, something that I've done. I'm humbled by it. And a couple of special direct shout outs that I want to give. So just bear with me. But folks who have graced us here in the room, and if I don't say your name, it ain't because I don't love you. It's just because, you know, in the interest of time, I didn't get to you. But special shout out to our sister Blessed. Special shout out to Bella, Q Boogie, our brother Gene, Tony, Colm Banks, Grizzy, Toyana, the Nation of Gods and Earths, the Israelites, our sister Dee Dee, our brother Big Bro Joe, my co-founder in Legacy Internet Radio, Big Rube, our sister Jane, Lady Di, Hakeem, our co-host, our sister SY, Mr. LP, Stephen Sykes, First Lady of Legacy Internet Radio, our sister comedian Lissa P. Shout out to Enliven Radio. Shout out to the Urban Serengeti, All Throttle Radio, the Woke Squad, Absolutely Alphas. Shout out to I Got Something to Say, Twine After Dark. I appreciate you all, man. And if it wasn't for you guys, honestly, there would be no Legacy Internet Radio. And so I appreciate the fact that we can come in this room, just a bunch of regular people, and we can do a grassroots effort to have socially conscious talk that's entertaining with a dash of humor and empower, and get people to listen to us, allow us the opportunity to share what our vision is, to share what our goals are, to share our intellect, and maybe be able to spark the mind that will be the one that will take it, whatever it is, to the next level. Special shout out to my brother Warren Ballantyne, who's joined us on the show several times this year. My big brother and a mentor to me, and someone who I look up to and has given me a lot of wisdom and guidance throughout 2016. For 2017, it's going to be such a dope year. All I can do is tell y'all to watch and listen and hear and feel. Because if you really want to be a part of something big, then that big thing is Legacy Internet Radio. That's the Murr Marcus. It's unrelated rant. Ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about. It's the end of the show, y'all. I want to remind y'all that independence is the key to building your legacy. I also want to say peace to all the stars and all of the squares. In the abundance of water, the fool is thirsty. Those are the words of Bob Marley, who you hear singing in the background. Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. We will be back right here next week. But we're going to rerun this dope-ass show in its entirety as soon as I can get it uploaded. Stay with us, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, man. I love y'all. Love the room.
Yes.
Y'all did a dope-ass show. All I did was direct it.
Oh,
but y'all was the participants. And I cannot do this show without y'all coming in here and doing it with me. Love y'all. Be back next week, y'all. Peace.
Love you.